Is this working? All right, cool. What is up? So we ended up passing our eval. As you can see here, we finally reached 3K in profit. Finally reached 3K in profit. So we're gonna be going over the two trades that I ended up taking today. Market today was definitely iffy, right? Right. So I wanted to. I was a little bit picky on what I wanted to do going into today, just because market wasn't really offering any clean inverse fair value gaps like this right here. Like this is literally just a fake out, right? You could probably like break even right here. This would have been a break even trade, right? But I did not end up taking any of those. So we're going to be going over the trades that I did end up taking. As you can see here, we are up almost $400 on micros. So pretty solid day. Tomorrow we're going to be start trading on the Express account. So let's just jump into this. Cool. Let me delete this, remove drawings. Cool. So first trade ended up happening around 8. We're gonna go about 8:10 right here. Right. So on the higher time frame, you see we swept out sell side liquidity right down here on the higher time frame. Now we start to have a reversal back to the upside. Here you can see that we kind of have the start of a potential buy model right over here, correct? So I put a potential buy model right over here. I can make this skinnier for you guys. Oh no, this is so ugly. Let me undo this. Okay, you guys can see it, right? So obviously I wanted to target out this high right over here as well, just to, that's a good price target, and this high is also within this fair value gap. So this is something I was looking forward to today. Obviously if I see a clean setup back to the downside, I wouldn't mind taking it. I'm not married to a bias, but just going off of pure order flow, right? So let's jump into the 1 minute. So first thing I notice is around 8 o'clock. So we're just gonna play this. So here you see this fair value gap right over here, get inverse, and now we're kind of respecting it. So I had this drawn out going into today. Now I was looking. Yeah, so this ended up happening. Why is it different? 8:15. Oh right, yeah, no, this is the same. So I see this fair value gap right over here. It's getting respected. We're bouncing off of it. Now we actually see this BPR. Now I actually mark out this BPR right over here as well. Oops. So we see this BPR lines up with this bullish fair value gap here. Now I wanted to enter off of candle close, but as soon as the second candle I saw, I made sure to like wait just a little bit. We ended up shooting back down, so it was overall kind of scary. But we also started developing order blocks here, right? So I actually entered off of this order block right over here. We could just title this order block right here, and then so my entry would look something like this. Stop loss a little bit below this candle. Right now, where would I want to target? Now remember that 1 hour thing that I had marked out is right over here. Now this is pretty far, so what I was planning to target overall was at this 687 687 right over here. These highs right over here. So I wanted to target this, and so this would have been my TP, and then hopefully he's just extending to the upside, just because we're overall on a pretty bullish order flow, right? So this would have been TP. This would have been TP, right? So this was my first trade. We're gonna let this ride out. So nothing really happening. So TP does get hit. I scaled most of my position out of here, and then okay, smooth up. I was feeling a little bit more confident. Maybe this buy side, this external, was gonna get reached, but price actually ends up coming back down and ends up hitting my stop loss. Right, as soon as I hit TP, I move stop loss to break even, so risk-free trade. And I was actually up a little bit from this, but this was the first trade I ended up taking. Not too bad. On the higher time frame, we can check on the 15-minute. Yeah, so overall buy side of the curve, right? So I'm still pretty bullish. I was okay, feeling confident in this trade, just because we're just good momentum up to the upside. What I will say though is using the GAN box of this range here, I'm going with the 5-minute just because of the range, right? So we are within this range. This was high up in premium, but I mean it looked good. It looked good enough to take it, right? Obviously you don't want to take a buy when you're high up in premium, right? Like you want to take a buy right here, like this fair value. You want to take a buy like right over here and discount to target premium, or from premium to target discount, right? Or you could wait for a retracement back to equilibrium and then go off of what price is giving you. But I ended up taking this trade. Was feeling pretty okay about it, just because, you know, we've just been bullish overall. Now if you got caught up in this, I'm sorry. Yeah, this was really ugly off of market open, off of New York market open. So this trade, break even, still had some profits. So this was the first trade I ended up taking. Now the second trade actually ends up happening around 9:20. So we're just gonna let this play out. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so this is where the trade actually happens. Now, this was a trade involving an SMT on ES. Where can we see it? So right here. So you see this high on NQ, and then this low on ES. So on NQ, we actually ended up taking this high. And on ES, we did not end up taking this high. So this was an SMT with ES. I'm sorry, I need some fucking water, bro. So this was SMT with ES. Now you have buy side liquidity here. You have internal though. If I could put this straight, nice. So this is not external, this is internal buy side liquidity. So you have this here. Now as soon as this candle closed, this was the fair value gap that I ended up taking right over here. Good candle closure. Shorts right here. Stop loss a little bit above. You could have put it on top of this wick. It's still 13 points, but and then I wanted to target TP down here. So this would have been TP. And then I wanted to target potentially this down here as well, right? So this is also just sell side, right? Sell side of this range. I want to see if we are in equilibrium of this. Yeah, so earlier I talked about going longs in premium. So right here we come into equilibrium of this range, right? The 50% mark. So this is where, you know, you want to target at least to the buy side. So like the middle ground is okay, right? But if you're up here on premium, Like if you're over here, if you're over here on premium, it's kind of scary to buy, right? So the better thing to do is wait for price to come down to equilibrium of the range, and then whatever price is giving you, whatever the market is giving you, you know, you can go long to short. So here I ended up actually taking this short and see what happens. So really good momentum back, really good momentum, smooth straight to the downside. Now if you want to compare, like compare this second trade to this first trade, right? Like this first trade's a little bit, it's not smooth, it's a little bit choppier, but it ended up working, right? And yeah, so this were the two trades I ended up taking. Let me see what happens now. Yeah, so you get reversed back to the upside, but these were the two trades I ended up taking today. Now if you go on the 2 minute, actually no, it's fine. Yeah, so these are the two trades I've taken today. I'm pretty sure there was a third trade here, but I hopped off my computer as soon as I passed my my eval. So it was like this. I can remove this for you guys. So it was actually on the 2 minute. So we ended up taking sell side. I'm gonna move this thing. TP is right over here, right? So let's just ignore all of this. We could just ignore all of this. So this creates a fair value gap here, and then we're just gonna let this play out. This was a pretty good trade here as well, right? So you could have entered off of longs on this candle close off of this 2 minute. Now your stop loss would have been a little bit wonky, so definitely halfway mark. Entered here, TP here, and then other TP here, right? So TP and then TP, and then we're gonna let price do its thing. So it actually ends up taking both of the TPs here. This was a solid trade. I hopped off my computer. I hopped off my computer, then I went to go grab some water, and I went to go eat a banana. And I come back and I see this trade, and I'm like, oh shit, but this is a pretty clean trade too off of the 2 minute. So pretty simple. This third trade was really nice. I would say better than this first trade. And yeah, so we are done for this eval here. I could just go back to this, right? So we are done with this eval. We're looking, how am I feeling going into an Express account? I do like trading micros just because it allows you to just, you know, scale out a bit more and practice scaling. Now since we're going to be on Express, what I usually do when I start an eval, I usually trade minis, and I do like 2 minis, and then just to build a cushion and then slowly build it up. But now since we're on eval, I don't know if I want to start off with minis and then transition to micros, or I might just do micros just in general and just keep going at it just to like keep practice and just, you know, hold the Express account longer compared to just, you know, if I get caught on the bad side of a trade and it ends up not going my way, you know, with minis, I'm gonna be like in heavy drawdown, right? So with micros, at least, you know, you get to protect your account a bit more just in case you're having a rough day. So I definitely think I'm going to start off with micros. And yeah, so I appreciate you guys. We finally did it. We finally finished this eval. So our next couple of videos are going to be an Express account, and then what my plan is for the next couple of videos is just do the Express account, get a payout, and then with that payout, I'm gonna start another eval, and then hopefully pass that one, and then start copy trading on Top Step, right? But for right now, our next goal is to get a payout. And yeah, appreciate you guys. Again, thank you so much for the support. I've been getting some comments, a little bit of comments. People are saying they're liking the trade recap. So appreciate you guys for that. Also, appreciate you guys for also getting me close to 50 subscribers. Um, I wasn't expecting much, but the fact that we're almost at 50 subscribers in only 2 weeks of posting, um, really grateful for that. And so now we just wait until tomorrow, and yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's trade recaps. And yeah, appreciate you guys. Peace.